Hurry up and subscribe before I get mad.
That's my son, y'all, okay? He had me laughing because she kept on, like, she keep on at him about, you need to tell me an answer. You need to give me yes or no. And by now, bitch, why you keep saying that? You know he's playing on your whole intelligence with this shit. So why you keep saying this shit? I think it's just for TV. Wanda can't be this fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? She can't be fucking stupid. So then she was like, yeah, and is that your back in the picture? And he was like, you know what? I never took a picture of my back, so I don't even know how the fuck my back looks. Oh my God, I was crying, laughing at the shit. I was writing at the time, y'all, and I collapsed. The pen collapsed, and I just started crying, laughing because, bitch, did you really tell her? Marcel got the funniest shit he be saying out his mouth. Did you really tell her you never saw your back, so you don't even know how your back looks? Like, are you fucking serious? And then Wanda gonna go ahead and repeat the shit to her daughter, like, bitch, are you fucking, like, Wanda, y'all be doing the most, and Tisha need to just be like, Mom, please stop fucking embarrassing me. Please stop. And then she gonna go to Tisha. Yeah, Tisha, what about the picture, this, and showing Tisha the picture and everything. And Tisha like, look, I really don't care about that. It just showed me the picture to my back, to my head. And she told her that, yeah, well, he told me that he never saw his back, and that's not, he don't know if that's his back or not because he never saw a picture of his back. He never took a picture of his back. And she keep relating this shit to Tisha, and I'm just crying like shit because you are doing the most, and bitch, on top of that, it's not even your fucking relationship, so why are you so into this like that? Hey everybody, it's your girl Sassy Shantice. I'm coming back with another video. Yes, honey, back with another one, girl. Y'all get into this 8th episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? This one is called You Reap What You Marcel, okay? So basically, y'all, the episode starts off with the girls, arguing, Destiny and Stormy from, the last episode. And, yeah, Destiny is getting buck, honey. Y'all remember she stood up first and then Stormy stood up. So, yeah, I just felt like this episode, too, I just want to get this on the table. Stormy looked like she felt intimidated. You know what I'm saying? She felt like, basically she lost. She did not win that round, So that's what it seems like to me because it seemed like her and Melanie was talking. We're going to get into it, but it just seemed like she feels defeated. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see in Stormy right now because she's like still pissed and asking Melanie, is that her? Is that usually how she is? I just felt like she was an aggressive girl. Okay, girl. Anyway, so yeah, they get into it. Destiny and Stormy get into it. Tisha is calming Destiny down, okay? And then eventually, somehow Kimmy starts to calm her down too. And she got her in the corner like, calm down, calm down, calm down. Melanie walks in and trying to calm her down too. She like, look, y'all really don't have no beef, so y'all shouldn't be going through this. And then Melanie goes back to Stormy and telling her, just calm down, calm down, calm down. Meanwhile, Tiffany is basically telling Tisha that, and Stormy, I was just like, okay, you ain't say nothing about that first. She was like, she was making fun of her accent. That's what Tiffany told Tisha. And I'm just like, wow. And then that's when Stormy jumped on, yeah, and she was making fun of my accent. Hold on, bitch. Why is she worried about somebody making fun of your accent if you was acting all about it? Like, that's the least of somebody concerned. You acting like you really upset that somebody was making fun of how you sound. Like, you supposed to be hood and all this, like, street and everything, the way you was giving. You know what I'm saying? That's what you complaining about? Like, I was just like, ugh, like, what you gonna do if somebody be like your mom? You gonna get mad and cry? Like, it just seemed like you wasn't that same bitch. You was like, yeah, and jumping all up with the whole accent thing, like you was making that a thing. That's what you were doing. And if Destiny was making fun of you, so the fuck, well, we all grown. Like, you trying to act like that's something like really, really bad. I just thought it wasn't. Like, you shouldn't be getting mad or something like that. That just seemed immature to get mad at that. Oh yeah, she was making fun of my accent. Girl, bye. I thought you was about that life. You know what I'm saying? Obviously you not. Anybody complaining about that, because ain't nobody from no hood talking about something, oh yeah, she was making fun of my accent. Girl, bye. Stormy is full of shit. Especially when she sat down with, and we're gonna skip a little bit to the middle of this because it just gotta come out right now. She was sitting there talking to Mel, and that whole conversation, making Mel trying to make Destiny seem aggressive, kept using the word aggressive and acting like Tisha is aggressive too. Like, and then Stormy told me something, oh yeah, I gotta have a security when we talk, because Melanie was like, she called me and she was just telling me you were aggressive with her a lot of times, and she just, fell back some of the times, and then she could not take any more. And it seemed like in that moment, Melanie was actually, saying what it was, because that's what it was. Like, you was doing too much towards her, and she kept taking it. Then when she popped off, you could not take it. You know, so that's the part where, you know, I don't understand how Stormy can't see that she was fueling this bitch on, you know, to make her come up like that and stand up and get rowdy on you. But, yeah, because Stormy was like, oh, well, I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything to her, and she don't know me like that, and she don't got no business coming at me like that. Well, she did. She did, and you thought that she was some pretty girl, thought she was all cute, and thought she was this, and thought she that, and she wasn't going to come back at you. But all that shit you talking, how you was being, she did not care. It doesn't matter to her. It didn't matter, and it wouldn't matter to me. But you're not going to keep going back and forth with me about something that I'm talking to somebody else about, and you keep interjecting. Like, that's where the problem was, and I can't believe that Stormy don't see that, you know? She don't see that she was prodding and poking at this bitch. So, yeah, they gonna meet up. And even Melanie was like, what, do you really think you need a security? And she was like, yeah, I do. I do. Like, Patty, bitch, you man, Patty. Now, this is the reality TV that, yeah, this is reality TV to keep it going. Like, yeah, I need a security guard. This bitch is crazy, and I need everybody to know that she's crazy. But that just doesn't scream hood the way he was acting. You know what I'm saying? That you need a security. So the next part, Tisha and Mel try to talk, you know, they still at the Galentine's little function. And they are going back and forth because Mel is upset at, remember y'all at the reunion when basically Tisha was saying that she wasn't a good friend. She's mad at that, and she's mad at the fact that, Tisha was like, you know, you've ruined my marriage. You know what I'm saying? So she's mad that she said that, and it's fucking true. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna try to keep on saying that her husband did something and you have no fucking receipts? She even asked you, let me see, where's the receipts? Where are the receipts? And you won't produce any receipts. You told me, oh yeah, let me look up the tweet. You know what I'm saying? It was just dumb. And then she was in her phone. That when she went her phone and Tisha was talking, I was like, okay. But if somebody else would have did that shit, they would have been petty, immature, you know, not respecting the other person and all this other shit. She was mad because Tisha brought up the fact that, bitch, you was with him. You knew he was cheating on you for 3 years, and it was more than that. She did, come on. Ariana and Martell had been together for 6 years. That's what Ariana said. And so you knew about it. It was not just 3 years. Anyway, you knew he was cheating on you for 3 years. And you still had a baby by him. You know what I'm saying? Then oh yeah, well, you know your husband cheating on you, and you still there. And you gonna keep on saying it, but where's the proof? We see the proof because he's with Ariana right now. There is no proof that Marceau is cheating. There is not none. I don't believe that picture on the internet is him. It's just, you can't go by something like that. That's dumb. You need to see a person's face, and them, just their face at least. They got his back and his head. You can't say that. And I saw this like months ago, you know, on the internet, and it just, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And it's just stupid, but nobody can produce any receipts, even Melanie, and all she had to say was, remember when they was at that little, they met up, whatever, and Melanie was like, yeah. And she was looking crooked there, all fucked up there, because your shit was sinking. You know, she was telling Tisha, you know, basically, yeah, you need to put the kids up, and then, like, at 4 a.m, you need to go down to the bar and check on him. That's what you said, you know? And then you made some other type of comment or something. I think I was on some type of camping trip or something. Like, you keep on making little smart remarks, but you never give any real receipts. You never have any real proof. And this is why Tisha kept begging you, bitch, where are the receipts? Where are the receipts? What happened? Tell me. Let me know. And you got up and got mad and walked off. Fuck Tisha, all this shit. So you the one that came out looking stupid. You and Stormy. So yeah, y'all just dumb. And everybody can see that, because at the end of the day, you want to talk about how Tisha telling Kimmy, yeah, Tisha can't forgive. You see her, you say how she acting, you can't forgive me. You can't forgive me because you keep bringing up the fact that she said you a bad friend. And the fact that she said you ruined her marriage, which you tried to ruin her marriage, which you did try, and you did not succeed. So Maurice is going into the room. He's saying happy birthday to Kimmy, his wife. It's her birthday, and he gives her a nice little breakfast, you know, in the morning and everything. So she's just telling him about the Valentine's Day little function, little shindig. And yeah, he basically like, okay, so, you know, what happened? Nobody fooled anything. She like, no, nobody fooled. I just had to, you know, check Melanie because she called Tisha a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And then she played around something where I said, bitch, how you gonna call her bitch? And he was like, you said bitch, and she was like, no, I wanted to, but I didn't, you know what I mean? But, yeah, so she told him about that and how, you know, that everything went, how Stormy was being the aggressor, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's what she told him. A housewoman for Jalen, her son, because Jalen got his house now, and so it's really nice, and we saw it inside. It's really, really nice, and I'm really proud of him. So, yeah, she having a housewoman, but, okay, y'all know from the last episode that she's inviting Melanie and not him because for some reason, drama follows him. This is what she said and cooked up with Melanie. You know what I'm saying? She's, cooking it up with Melanie. Maurice was like, so basically, if Melanie don't come, then Martell can come. And she like, yeah, but I don't know if I want him to come because, he's drama and everything. And she like, okay, well, basically, Maurice was like, okay, Melanie is the one the drama. Do you understand? Everything centers around her. Okay, and y'all, this is what I've been saying in my last videos. If y'all watching, everything is centered around this bitch, Melanie. You know what I'm saying? She beefing with Tisha. She's beefing with Destiny. Now Stormy is beefing with people because of her. Like Maurice said, she is the one centered, okay? She's in the middle of all the beefs around. So like Maurice said, if she comes, that's where all the drama gonna come at because of her, So, and he was like, Martell ain't shit, but he's not gonna give up all that. And he's not. People probably gonna try to talk about that shit, about his divorce and how he was cheating and had the baby, all this other shit, but it's gonna be some short shit and they're gonna move on. Melanie's gonna be doing the most, and Martell is just, this is what goes on when people get divorced. And I've seen it, y'all. They don't want to be in the same room with the person because they cannot take it, And yeah, I just never want to be in that situation because yeah, it just looks like, you're hurt, you're still hurt, and you're unable to be around the person and be who you are and allow them to be who they are. So, at the end of the day, I'm just glad that, I don't go through anything like that. And kudos to people who's in that situation because I guess it's a lot, to be around a person that you are now divorced from and you once thought it would work and y'all would be together. So, and then maybe too, they hold a lot of animosity and hurt and pain from that person. So they just don't want to see him. So yeah, that was that. And then so after that, Maurice just decided to take it on himself to, call Martell. He like, yeah, let me get Martell on the line, okay? And Kimmy was like, hold on now. You can't just be calling him like that. I made a decision, and this is what it is. And he like, no, we need to come together on this, and we need to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? So Martell answered the phone. He like, yeah, what's up? And then he like, well, yeah, if Melanie don't come, then, I wanted you to come. I was telling Kimmy that, Marty, call it Marty, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Lord Jesus Christ. So he like, hold on, you said if she don't come, why was she invited before me? And Maurice just dropped the ball right the fuck back at Kimmy's place. He was like, because that was Kimmy's, decision. That was on Kimmy. So he asked her, and she like, look, you have a lot of trauma, foolishness around you, and I just can't do it. And so Marcel is trying to talk and everything, and it's really not getting through because his phone is cutting out. So ended up the phone, cut out and everything. I'm sorry, y'all, my signs. The phone cut out and everything. But before that, it was something that it seemed like Kimmy kind of salty towards Martell because she was saying he commented on some type of post. So we don't know what that is, or if y'all know what it is, drop down in the comments, let me know. But I really don't know what that post is, and I haven't heard anything about it. But Kimmy kind of salty about that towards Martell. So anyway, he ended up hanging up, the phone cut out. And Maurice was like, you know what, on a lighter note, I'll be right back. I got a surprise for you. He brings in bags, suitcases and shit. Some, oh, we're leaving. He bought tickets to Miami. He like, look, she like, wait a minute. Everything's in the bag. We already packed. He like, yeah, I did it while you was sleeping. I'm just like, okay, girl. You know what? I would be glad and everything, but Maurice, what the fuck is in that bag? Like, girl, do you know we got to get that bag all the way together before we be rolling them bags out of this house? Like, we gonna get it together, girl, but honey, whatever you pack, I'm just a little bit scared and afraid. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you got my favorite bra in there? Like, are you sure? Do you got my favorite underwears in there? You know what I'm saying? Do you got the little ones or the big ones that are really, really comfortable? Like, what do you have in there, girl? Do you have sleepwear? Do you have sexy sleepwear? Do you have sleepwear that just, is comfortable for me? I don't really know what the fuck we doing, And I'm really not getting no say-so in none of this shit, But yeah, y'all, that was really nice to see. So Wanda meets up with Marcel, okay? And at Black. And, she's supposed to be following him, shadow following him in the kitchen, just to get, a little acquainted with what goes on as far as the business in the kitchen at the restaurant. Because she's going to be having her, food truck. So they meet, and he just like, yeah, you're not really dressed to be in the kitchen. You know, she got all these pointy, colorful ass shoes. Like, look at all dumb. The way they was pointed, like her feet was just like pointed, like she, you know, specifically placed her feet. I was like, okay, Wanda, like it was looking real funny. So anyway, and Wanda be trying to look fly, and it just, to me, it just be giving too much. You know what I mean? It would just be doing too much, and Wanda needs to sit down some fucking way. So anyway, he was like, yeah, basically, you know, you will be washing those dishes over there. And she like, okay, I didn't come in for all that. You know what I'm saying? I came in to get my loan money. So yeah, he was like, well, Tisha said that you know, you was cool with Shadow. He was like, and this is where, you know, it starts. You know, you got to show me your skills, your hand skills, some hands-on skills. And Wanda like, no, honey, I just got my nails done, and we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so he, you know, let the shit go. That's his mother-in-law. So she tells him, you know, I heard about that picture, and is that you? And Marcel, y'all know Marcel is just, he's not going to tell you yay or nay. He's been doing this for 2 seasons now, and he's not going to say yes or no, and he's playing into all of this shit, and we are the ones keep, is he cheating, is he cheating, is he cheating? And like he said, there will never be any receipts to prove anything, you know? And to me, when he said that, it just made me think that, you know, he's not doing anything, so there's nothing to give receipts on, you know? But she got a little bit out of him. Because when she said, you know, were you in Atlanta? I think that's where it was. And he was like, yeah, I was there. And she was like, well, with a friend. And he was like, yeah, it was with a friend. I'm like, okay, girl. Like, now I'm starting to piece this shit together. And, you know, when we saw on the little highlights, it seemed like he was telling Tisha that he did meet up with somebody for food or dinner or something like that. So, yeah, it's starting to look a little fishy, but at the end of the day, I don't know. Maybe it was just that. Maybe it was dinner, you know what I'm saying? And he said that Tisha know about it. So, we gotta see. I don't know. He had me laughing because she kept on, like, she keep on Adam about, you know, you need to tell me, you need to give me yes or no. And by now, bitch, why you keep saying that? You know he's playing on your whole intelligence with this shit. You know, if that was me, I'd tell my mother, Mom, just back off, because at this point, like Tisha said, y'all are trying to ruin a family, you know, and at this point, everybody needs to leave the shit alone, because like I said, there is no receipts. We need to just leave the shit alone. And if you keep on digging for something, maybe you're going to find something. So maybe they found something with, you know, him and the girl going to dinner or lunch or something, and it was supposed to be innocent. I don't know. You know, but at the end of the day, I think everybody needs to leave the shit alone, because we're not getting anywhere. We're not getting anywhere but making ourselves frustrated and wanting to see. And like I said, if he is doing something, he is really good at what he does, like extremely good at what he does. And he's being sarcastic about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's pissing everybody off. Well, not me personally, because I really don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, with Wanda wanting him so badly to say that he did it or not, and you know he's not going to say it, why do you keep pressing it out? But at the end of the day, y'all, it's probably just for TV. So Tiffany and Lewis meet up with Martell, you know, at a winery or some type of place for wine. And basically, they asked Martell, they're like, you know, what is going on between, you know, you and Melanie? Y'all talked since the book signing. He was like, no, not really. And he was like, you know, the communication is off, you know. By the courts, they tell us that we need to communicate, and I'm not the one that's making it hard. It's her making it hard. She's basically, y'all know she is. She's making it difficult for him. Don't answer texts, emails, all that shit, because the bitch salty, you know, and she had to go and wear like, bitch, you supposed to be so happy, and you supposed to be making all these fucking moves, but you being petty to your baby daddy. Now your baby daddy all stupid. Now you being petty because you want to hurt him when you really hurting your own fucking kids, and you making yourself look less than a woman. You know, as if you cannot, you know, tolerate the fact that you are a divorced woman and got all these business and promotions and stuff like that, and all these other things that you bragging on and everything, but you still don't know how to have a healthy relationship for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because you're hurt. So anyway, he's saying, you know, that, you know, basically, like I said, there's no communication, and whoever is friends with her, they're going to see her heart and who she really is, you know, because whoever is up under her or is her friend, you're a do girl, you know, and right now, it just seems to me like Kimmy is her do girl. That's what it looks. You are her do girl because you are going with everything she says. But just like he said, once you're not doing what she said, just like how it happened with Destiny, okay, he said, because I told Destiny it was going to happen like that, and it happened like that. It went right down like that. You know, if you don't agree with her or be there for, you know, her friendship all the time, and like she want for everybody else, you know what I'm saying? But like he said, if you're not there like that, then, you know, you're going to be, you know, swept away because she's not going to be your friend no more because you're not a do-girl, you know? And like I said, Kimmy, honey, yeah, you a do-girl. Really riding hard for this bitch, not wanting Martell to be there because you know she going to be upset with him being there, you know? And you know that this bitch is like Maurice said, the center of everything, and you gonna still ride with this bitch. So when you get into it with her, we don't want to hear anything about anything because, yeah, you are her friend, and this is what you have to do to continue to be her friend. You gotta kiss her ass and do exactly what she said. So anyway, he invites Lewis to, you know, his wine tasting. He's having a wine tasting in Atlanta, and they play around a little bit about, you know, the picture. Remember the infamous picture? Yeah, it's kind of like that. And he's like, no, it's going to be nice. It's not going to be any of that. And Lewis looked really, really glad. Like, he was smiling ear for ear. You know, I don't even think Lewis get out the house the way Tiffany act like, you know, they always together and he works so hard. So this for Lewis is going to be a lot of fun. And just to get away with the guys, you know, it's got to be fun. So, y'all, Tisha is outside, okay? It's the nighttime, I guess. You know, she just came off of talking to her mother, and she about to go to Black to meet Marceau to talk to him about, you know, how everything is going down about this picture online, you know. And, yeah, she seemed sad, you know, and she seemed worried and bothered, and rightfully so. But at the end of the day, I really hope everything is fine with them because I don't want to see their relationship dissolve. You know, I think that Marceau really loves his wife. I think that Tisha really loves her husband. I think that with Marceau, he's not cheating. I think, you know, what you see is what you get. And exactly how he's doing, this is who he is, you know. And if he was cheating, then I don't think he would be so arrogant to act the way that he's acting, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, y'all know how social media is. They would have been found something on this nigga, and there are no receipts. So at the end of the day, I want them to be happy. I don't want their, you know, relationship to dissolve. And I don't believe it. I don't think that he's cheating. You know, I could be wrong, and I'm fine with that lady. If we find out that he was cheating, I'm fine with being wrong. I'm not going to be fine with, you know, he was cheating and, you know, Tisha has to go through that. But at the end of the day, you know, let's see the next episode. I'm curious to see what the conversation is about because it looked like, you know, he really was trying to tell his wife, you know, the truth and, you know, what went down. So that's going to be interesting to see, y'all. So anyway, y'all, that is the end of this episode. I wrapped that up quick because, yeah, I'm doing this right now and it's like 10:30 at night. And I've been really, really busy today. So, yeah, that is all for this video. I will see you ladies and gents later. Do not forget to subscribe, like this video. YouTube, play my video more, y'all, when y'all like the video. And especially when y'all subscribe, y'all. We have 600 subscribers right now, y'all, okay? So, keep on subscribing. Keep on commenting. And they play my video, too, when you comment a lot. So, do that, too, okay? And I will talk to you ladies and gents. Look at my son.
Hurry up and subscribe before I get mad.
That's my son, y'all, okay? So, yeah, y'all, that is all for this video. I will see you ladies and gents later, okay? Bye.